Hi, I'm Tristan Scott. I'm a program manager at Microsoft and I work on remote desktop services. In this short video, I'll be showing you the key benefits of live data deduplication in Windows Server 2012 R2 as they relate to RDS. For this demo, I'm using two physical machines, one RDS server and one file server. Right now we're looking at the RDS server, and later in the demo, I'll remote into the file server. Let's take a quick look at what we have deployed on the RDS server. On the Overview tab here in Server Manager, you can see that I've deployed Remote Desktop Web Access, Broker, and Virtualization Host all on this single machine. You can also see that I've created two collections. For this demo, we'll be looking at the Personal Desktop Collection. On the Personal Desktop Collection, you can see that I've created 14 virtual desktops. In the Properties for this collection, you can see that I chose to store all files related to this collection on a file share called Personal Desktop VHDs. Now, before jumping over to the file server, I want to highlight how all of the virtual desktop VMs are running in Hyper-V. Now let's remote into the file server. On the Shares tab in Server Manager, you can see that I've created 3 SMB shares. But since we're only looking at the Personal Desktop Collection, we're only interested in this share we saw earlier called Personal Desktop VHDs. You can see that the Personal Desktop VHDs share is mapped to a directory on the X volume of this file server. And when we look at the properties of that X volume, you can see that it's 19.5 gigabytes in size and has 6.39 gigabytes of free space. Now this should catch your attention if you recall that we're storing 14 personal virtual desktops on this volume, each of which are based off of template VHD that's about 8 gigabytes in size. What we're looking at here is the magic of live data deduplication in Windows Server 2012 R2. Now you might be thinking, wait, wasn't deduplication released in Windows Server 2012? And you'd be right. What's new in R2 is the ability to deduplicate live files like these VHDs that are continuously changing while they're being used. Deduplication is a post-processing task that can be configured on a volume to run on demand or as a scheduled task. And as you can see here, you have configuration flexibility, including the ability to choose specific file extensions and folders to exclude from deduplication on this volume. Deduplication works great with datasets like personal desktop collections, where the VHD files contain a lot of the same data. You can see that this particular personal desktop collection has saved 111 gigabytes of space on disk, netting an overall deduplication rate of 89%. Savings of this magnitude are huge for RDS admins, where storage costs have been a top issue for many years. This concludes the video. I hope this gave you a sense of the incredible value live data deduplication in Windows Server 2012 R2 can bring to personal desktop collections created with remote desktop services.